All right. Let's see. Hi, Katie. Disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I will not be held responsible or liable for any of your health issues that you might seek to further heal in the future, if any come through based off this reading. During this body scan, I am open to receive any information that could potentially help heal you, mind, body, and soul. All right, let's see. Katie Jean Chorus. Okay, so I always start at the feet, and I'm like trying to tap into. I am tapping in, and as I'm tapping in, feet are okay. As I'm coughing, I hear asthma. Let's go. Ankles. You might have had issues with your ankles when you were younger. I heard 5, but you don't look 5 when I'm seeing you. I heard the word stress. I don't know if I heard fracture behind that. Stress, fracture, or threat, scare of. Go further up. I see a lot of darker energy. What I mean by dark energy is it's not bad, okay? It's stagnant, or it's a pain, or a trauma, a stagnant energy, okay? So there's dark energy that I see around your knees. Inflammation. That's what I heard, scatterbrain. Okay, so there's two parts here. Like physically, it's inflammation, but also it's change of direction. Like being scattered, not really being scatterbrain. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing. You run for one thing, but then you go back to the other. This might just be in your mind. It might even be physical. But, I mean, think about you pivot. Pivotal moments. It's like always backtracking. Like you get to the threshold of wanting to do something. Turn around, go back. No, I got to do this or I can't. Whatever the case was for you. It's funny. I'm getting that you're forgetful from your knees. Go further. It's funny how everything's tied in. Show me more. Okay, so up to your thighs, I heard stress, need to gain control, carrying a lot of weight, a lot of burdens. Half of them aren't yours, and half of them are created for you to carry because you care about what others are doing. It's not your place to take care of everybody. Okay, so energy's a little off in the hip area, so this would be like hip, womb. Like I always go for the bones, but then I also see everything around it. This feels like something happened around the age of 16. It does feel like it's emotional trauma brought by physical guilt. Also feel that because of this, I don't know if you would even remember, I just say what I hear. Whatever this trauma was that you experienced, even if it was just in the mind, you had issues with your menstrual cycle after, especially a year out. I heard, I heard leaky gut, and I feel, so I asked, I heard you get sick or you got sick a lot. It's random, it's on and off. When you do get sick, it's very, very, very bad. It's not like a normal cold. It's like always down and out, down for the count. Fortifying your immune system. What should she do? God, you're so tense. I just heard muscle relaxers. I don't know if you're on them. That might be, or if you've ever been on them. If you've ever been on them, or if you're on them now, or something similar to that energy of what a muscle relaxer is. It has affected your immune system. How do you counteract that? Okay, vitamin supplements. What ones specifically? Vitamin K. B complex. Of course, the basics, vitamin C, D. I don't know if, I didn't know that's possible. I know you can have low iron. I don't know if you can have high iron, or if you would even know. I'll have to research that. High iron. Okay, can we go further up? No, what? Okay, so you get really overwhelmed. They're bringing back to stress release. You get really overwhelmed, really overworked, really stressed out. It gives you like terrible anxiety. This is actually, I don't know if you like are experiencing stomach issues now, or if it's something to come, or something that you've had always dealt with in the past. But this is all severely tied around how you handle anxiety. And it just jumped up to the throat. It's like it just closes up and you get stuck there. Not speaking your piece. Because it'll cause an ulterior dilemma. Okay, back to the stomach. Your solar plexus is weak, I heard. What does that mean? You have a hard time making choices because you're, what? Because you're afraid that you will put yourself in a position where you're going to have to depend on somebody else. That's the last thing that you would want. Fear and bravery. Fear and bravery. It's funny, you like want independence, alone energy, but you're also afraid to be alone. Go further up. All over in your back, from the bottom to the top, like I can see your vertebrae, and there's all of this darker energy. What is this? This feels like, okay, again, this feels like it's going back to childhood. Whether you witnessed abuse or you were actually abused, that could be emotionally or physically, you're carrying the energy. So I'm trying to put it like the most general term, because the energy is on you and it runs all up your back. So, like I said, if this was something that you witnessed, you would absorb it, take the hit, or if it was something that actually was done to you. But it's running all up and down your spine. And it, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have really bad back aches. I just heard muscle cramps as well, like on your back area. Where it feels like it would be like above your kidneys, but like more or in towards where your spine is, like that. Shoulder blades are messed up too. Again, this is stress energy. I just heard that all the stress that you have, it's hard for you to release it, and it's actually, I got this off your shoulder blades, that sometimes it affects the rhythm of your heart. And then it's like a full-blown, I see like recycling sign, goes into like panic mode, anxiety, heart pounding, stress. It's just like a round and round and round vicious cycle. Short breaths, deep breaths, short breaths. Gonna pass out. Okay, let's go back to the front. The breasts are good. Glands. Hormones are slightly off. Why? This feels like, again, it's going back to, like, I heard digestive issues, so there might be something that you're eating or consuming, whether it's a food or a medicine, or even a drink, it's throwing off hormones. What do these hormones help you do? Relax, okay? Whatever this hormone is that is supposed to counteract cortisol, which I do know is released when we're upset, anxious energy. It's almost like it's having to overwork because you get upset so much. Okay. Go further up. How's your heart? Heart is good. I heard minor flutters and palpitations, but it is the trick of the mind. Throat. People are rude to you and you want to be rude back, but you know that it gets you nowhere. Your throat is, the energy is very, the color looks a lot darker here. Again, this isn't, it doesn't feel like physical health. This feels like just not, like black throat chakra, like just not speaking, saying whatever is on your mind, and then you go within, and then that affects your brain up here. Maybe even you get migraines or headaches, and if that is the case, you really need to be opening up your throat. It's you're self-punishing and causing physical pain that doesn't need to be there. I don't even know what fibromyalgia is. I don't know if this is something that runs in your family or you're afraid of having. Okay, so scanned your eyes. Your eyes are okay. It feels like they've gotten slightly weaker. It does feel like you've worn glasses or contacts or something before, have had sight-seeing issues. Time for a new prescription. I'm going back. I'm going back to. God, it just keeps feeling you have asthma. I'm like checking out your mouth right now. That's what's up. I just keep hearing asthma. Respiratory disorder. Okay, that would be the same thing. Ears. This feels like you could have possibly been prone to ear infections as a child. I don't even know what that is. Brain. All thrown off due to today's society, stuck in a rut, doesn't know where to go in regards to society, point blank. Everything always ends up turning into a dilemma, and I don't understand why I catch the brunt of everything. Tired of all the pissing, moaning, and groaning. Tired of the rat race. Whenever I have to sit down and listen to people, I swear I feel like my brain is on fire. Jesus. Okay, how about the physical point? Okay, so as I'm like trying to tap into your brain like physically to see if it's okay, I heard the word endometriosis. So this is the second time that we've heard about female issues. If that is the case, if she has those, what will do help? Magnesium? Magnesium sulfate? Is that... Isn't that an Epsom salt bath? I'll have to... Yeah, these weird words I don't know. Tell me. It helps balance... I heard acid. The body absorbs. Okay. Let me back up for your body now and ask if there's a... Alright, how... Arms, ankles, elbows. Joints. Okay, so joints feel a little off too. They keep pushing some kind of multivitamin along with the other vitamins that I listed. If you're just it feels like you just need like a tune-up, like a car, I guess you'd say. Okay, so there's the body scan. Now outside of that, I mean, you did pretty good. There's others I've done that are just like so many elements. I don't really feel much with you. You seem to be mostly pretty clear. More mind or emotion elements than anything. Is there anything else that I should know about Katie Jean Cora's scan right now? Let her know that suppression equals depression. If she needs to open up her mouth, she needs to open up her mouth. If she doesn't feel like she can do it, to those who need to hear it, then she needs to find someone that she can. You cannot go on much longer this way. Okay. Alright, Katie. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about it, let me know.